Hello again. Here we go with another exercise. In this exercise, we will sketch this drawing. So let's analyze this drawing before we start. So we have these two circles. They share the same center. And then we have this line, which is tangent to this point, and the length from here up to here is the same from here up to here. Then we have a vertical, then horizontal lines. Then everything is symmetric about an axis here. So let's see how we can create this in SolidWorks in two ways. First of all, let's start with these two circles. The first diameter is 4 and the second diameter is 6. So sketch the first circle and give it a diameter so the scale will be close. And now sketch another one and give it the diameter of 7. Now, this circle, hold Control, and this circle are concentric. And since we need this to be a fully defined, we need it to be on the origin, or we can relate it by x and y distances. So, to save steps, you can select this point, and select this point, then make coincident, or alternatively, I will hit Ctrl Z now to undo. You can select this point, hold, and move it until it snaps to the relation here. Didn't. Now, as you can see, we have this small symbol, which means coincident, and now we have a fully defined two circles. Then we have this line. So, draw a line here, and we know that this line is tangent to this circle. Now, it doesn't touch the circle, but its extension is tangent, as you can see here. Now, select this point, hold Control, select the circle, and make coincident. Then, we have this line here. The total length is 10. So, let's create a midpoint line. And now, this point, the midpoint, should all the time be vertical with this one, and this line should be tangent to this line. And finally, the total length is 10. Now, as you can see, we need to connect these points here. So select this point, hold Control, select this one, then merge. Now, let's sketch this profile. Now, this line is horizontal, and this one is horizontal too, but these points should be horizontal, and this line is horizontal too. Now it's the time to set some dimensions. So this is 2.5. And it's equal to this one. Now this distance from here to here is 1.5. So the horizontal projection of this line is 1.5. And we need to set this angle, which is 45, and this height is 2.5, which is equal to this one. So now select this and this, then make equal. Now let's set these two lines to be equal, and finally we need to draw a line here and then make it tangent. Now you have two options. The first one is to drag this point, then to trim it like this, or I will hit Ctrl Z, simply to select this point, hold Control, this circle, then coincident. As you can see, we have a fully defined sketch now. Let's do it in a faster way. So now, let's start with these two circles. Start from the origin. There's no need to start away. Let's pick a normal line and move the mouse here until you snap to the quadrant point. Then draw a horizontal line. Then, without exiting the command, move the mouse here until you get this relation, tangent and coincident. Then exit. Now, this dimension should be 5. And as you see, we have a fully defined sketch. Now let's go with this part. This point and this point should be vertical. Now this is 2.5 as we did, and this one should be equal. This projection is 1.5 and the angle here is 45. We have a fully defined sketch now. Draw a center line here and then select mirror entities, select this line, and these. Then we need to mirror this about this line. Then hit OK. As you can see, we have a fully defined sketch. So this is another way of making this sketch. It's very important to apply both ways. Thanks for watching and see you in the next exercise.